It was chaos on the cloud today. Tonight, Amazon Web Services is ending a nearly day-long outage. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay News at 11. I'm Courtney Robinson.
And I'm Dave Wagner. AWS hosts many essential and everyday websites and apps in massive data centers.
Yeah, that outage is causing confusion and frustration for small businesses and consumers. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Chris Hurst is live in St. Petersburg, and you're tracking the local impacts tonight.
Yeah, Chris, businesses you talk with say they had to go old school.
Yeah, that's right, Dave and Courtney. I might be dating myself here, but I remember the days when someone used to take their credit card information down by hand and then process those transactions at the end of the day. But for many retailers and restaurants, they had to resort to that to stay open.
We came in a little bit flustered.
Slice of the Berg serves up pizza in St. Pete.
Definitely a lot slower. All the third parties weren't working either. It's like the Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub.
But on Monday, they're talking about Toast.
Because we use Toast for our POS, that the system was down and we were in the offline, but there was not really any way to actually fix that.
Toast is a cloud-based point-of-sale software company, one of thousands of companies shut down when servers for Amazon Web Services went offline.
Definitely took us back, writing things off by hand, writing notes for customers, a lot of the different things that we would actually ring into the system.
The impact that we've seen has been indirect, but it's certainly been a trickle-down effect in the technology industry as a whole.
IT expert Ben Drummond says the outage made work more difficult, but businesses have been able to stay open.
We've certainly seen progress throughout the day as the day has gone on today.
Tonight, AWS says the problem's been resolved, but there's now a backlog of service calls to answer.
What we're doing now is trying to play catch up.
Now at this pizzeria, manager Anthony Weiss is making sure workers get paid, knowing they need the dough.
With cashiers or drivers, they didn't receive their tips like from earlier today. So like trying to figure out if those actual credit cards went through the system, if we can attach those to those servers so that way they can get paid out.
Rough day for a lot of people, Chris. This outage, just like last year's outage with Microsoft, really highlights how we're just so dependent on these hosting services and data centers. What can businesses do to better protect themselves?
Well, for businesses like Slice of the Berg, they're really at the mercy of those credit card processors like Toast, and that's why some now are renewing calls for apps and sites that rely on those data centers to have backup services so that they're not just reliant on a single cloud to stay open. Live in St. Petersburg, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay News.